Okay, 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. I have an EPC light that comes on, ABS, stabilizer, and brake light. That brake light, the red brake light, is the culprit, part of the ABS system. Here's what happens with the EPC on. As soon as I go on reverse, it will die. And the reason being is the ABS module. It was designed to become obsolete after a few years. I'll show you the fix. Okay. Battery's good. 2.5 liter engine. It's a good car when it was good, when it was running. And then about 6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago, it started acting up. The EPC light would come on randomly, and over time it became regular, like every other 2 or 3 days, until now it's gone to where it's always on. That is the culprit. I have to take this plastic cover off, take the battery negative terminal off, and then start disconnecting the hydraulic lines, the brake lines. It's a good time to change the purge and flush out the brake fluid too, but I'll show you what to do with an ABS module. Okay, so I got the brake module out, cleaned it up a little bit. So this is, see the two bayonets, those two bayonets, it goes in those two rubber grommets here. There's one here and there's one back there. Now it's being held by a 10 mm bolt, which goes right there. So at this point I am ready to take it apart, separate the electronic part from the hydraulic pump motor. So now from the back side, to separate it from the hydraulic portion, the electronics uses a number 20 Torx, and this you're gonna find the 4 spots, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this was a struggle removing it from the car. You have to finagle it, try to get 6 lines that's trying to pry back on it, get it out of the way, and after removing that one number 10 bolt, then you have to yanking it from the grommet. So it's not easy, but it can be done. Okay, so there you have it. I got the module portion, the electronics, separated from the hydraulic portion of the ABS module. So now I'm not even going to address anything here. There's nothing wrong with the hydraulics portion. It's all in the electronics. If you notice all of these contacts, the surprise is going to be on the other side. So, but we have to separate it, because otherwise I won't be able to cut the portion where you see this wall right here. I won't be able to cut the portion because it's a sealed unit, meaning I would have to go over there with a Dremel and cut all the way around up top. You got enough clearance there, and then it will reveal all the connections, which is right around here, but it's everywhere. They use kind of like push pins instead of soldering them. Okay, so I got this Dremel tool. It's a mini uh, cutoff wheel right here. So I'm gonna cut all the way around, and then after I pop this cover, it's gonna expose the contact points, which what they have done is just a feed through. It's like a push pin, and over time when it wears it loses positive contact. So I have my solder pen over there. I'm just gonna solder all the connections that are just pushed through, or whatever I find. That's what I'll do. That's just make a positive contact with the electronics, and that should fix the problem. Okay, well, the mini grinder wasn't doing it, and so I took out a bigger gun, the bone saw. With it I was able to cut all the way around, and here is the issue. See if I can zoom in on this. See, all of these are just pushed through, and it's everywhere. 2012, when they manufactured the car, it might have been good. It's just I imagine all of these were all snug fit, but over time with vibration, that's what happened. It worked its way loose, and so it's not making contact on some of them. Again, it started off as intermittent. I'd have issues, no issues, issues, no issues, and then it got so worse that it's constant now. So I'll just go back and solder each and every one that I find that's not soldered, and should be good. Okay, back and reinstalled. Next up, bleed. So I'm gonna have to bleed the entire system, all four. And it's the same as regular brakes. However, I'm gonna need a scan tool, high-end scan tool, to go through the ABS bleeding cycle. Here we go. The day after, the silicone should be cured. 2012 Jetta. Let's go check out the EPC. Okay, EPC disappeared. Still have a check engine light and some more Christmas lights on the other side there, but EPC is gone. Let's see the ultimate test. This is what it used to do. I get on reverse, and with the EPC light, it just dies. Here we go. We are on reverse, and she stays running. All right, I'll call that a win.